finishing up writing something. But hi, welcome to the stream. Purple hair. Wasn't really hoping for purple hair. I got my hair done yesterday. I was looking for silver again. I mean, I guess in the light it kind of looks a little silver, like smoky-ish. But I was really going for more of like a very obvious silver. And this is what I ended up with. Could be worse. I like purple as a color. I wasn't really wanting purple hair at the moment, kind of thing, you know? But yes, I'm just writing something up. But I digress. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna end on, but I digress. Just a little text RP with some folks from the D&D group that I'm part of. But yeah, Street Fighter time. I am excited. I've heard lots of good things. I am a big fan of fighting games. Not the best at them, mind you, but I still like them. And so, I'm excited to play Street Fighter. Also, it has like from what I'm hearing, a decent story mode. Ooh, that was way loud. And I'm really quiet. But yes, I heard it has a decent story mode. So, we're just going to dive right into that when we start things up. So, without further ado, let's get to that. Alright, we'll give it a sec to see if it connects. Or we'll see if I have to do something. I might have to do something. Alright, what are you doing? Aha, here we go. So, I haven't played the game, but I did kind of log in yesterday to get things set up, except I don't have a Capcom ID. In order to use all functions and features, you are required to link your Capcom ID and your platform ID at your campaign ID, blah, blah, blah. Everything wants an ID. Everything wants an account. So hopefully I don't need this to actually play the game. My controller's not connected, it seems, so let's just use the mouse. That's why. Okay. Play without an account. Alright, Fighting Ground. Test your metal in various game modes. So, like I said, we're just going to jump right into it. I'm so excited. I grew up... Oh.
Is it money, authority, a cool job, a ton of likes? Okay. Let's keep it simple. I want to be strong. Can you believe it? We got self-driving cars. The time's coming, we'll be taking rockets to Mars. And yet you still got folks out there using their fists and bodies to seek strength. Yeah, I hear you, man. We're all a bunch of fools. But, you know, if you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets.
Buckler. Wait, am I supposed to be reading this? You want to know what strength is? Once you start looking for it, nothing else catches your eye. Fighting may not be the answer, but just maybe, it'll show us the way. These guys are all shitted.
You my new recruit? Kids, take a breather.
Luke. Master Luke.
Welcome.
Where have I heard that
This
before?
is Buckler Security Services. I'm Luke, the coach around here. You're here for basic training, right? Okay, let's get you measured up.
I'm going to take a while at this. Just laying that out there. Alright, creating your avatar for World Tour mode. Try to look through the available. Okay. Length of your limb, size of your body matters during battle. Having long limbs makes it easier for your attacks to hit opponents. That's cool, but large bodies make you a bigger target. You can spend Zenny to change your look at the body shop at any time. Okay, that's good to know.
Body size and your reach are all factors in a fight. So, check everything carefully.
Oh. Oh. I was like... When I saw human, I thought there was like, oh, did they have like other species? But it's a gender neutral term, so that's what I'm going to go for. Body type.
When it comes to athletic ability, men and women fight on equal footing. Remember that.
Alright. So we're not going to do the presets, obviously, but I do want to see what they look like.
Well, you can look over the details later if you want anyway.
It's like E Honda. Akuma. Some dude.
Big bodies can get hit more often. They also hit back easier.
Okay, not as funny as I thought they were going to be. But, let's, start from the beginning. Alright, I want my dude to be tall. Not that tall, though. Legs are a little... Okay, well, that's not too bad. Alright, I'm definitely going to need to make my head bigger at some point. We'll leave it at 44 for now. Upper body. Head size, there we go. That looks about okay. I think the neck length's pretty good already. Broad-shouldered. I am a fighter after all. Ugh, it's very bright. This guy's skin is too bright. Keep it there. Shoulder size. Shoulders are very hard to work out. Wow, you go... Are they going to do, like, each muscle group? That's cool. Chest. Holy shit. There we go. We'll leave it there. Chest shape. What does that mean? Oh, okay, interesting. I think we'll just stick with this. Now, I'm not making a one-to-one for me, but more or less I'm trying to make myself. Growing up watching like tons of martial arts movies, this is why I was so excited to play this. Arm length. My arms are not super long. Like, I don't want to go beefcake either. Let's see, forearm thickness. My forearms are tiny, but this is fantasy. Abdomen size. I wish. That I don't wish. Also don't wish. Let's just stick with the middle, I guess, on this one. 50. 50's fine. Bulge. Abdominal bulge. And what does that look? Oh, ew. Fortunately, that's what I got. Okay. Lower body. I don't know how big my waists are. Oh, okay, this is it. Yeah, I got kind of a big waist. 69. What do we got? Oh. Thigh gap, you know? We'll leave it there. Buttock size. Get all cheeked up. You know, not to brag, but I got a little bit of a booty. Thigh size. Lower legs. Also very hard to work out. Or at least grow. Alright. Muscle definition. Built. Shredded. I don't think I'm a big fan of the shredded look in general. It's too many muscles. Too many grooves on the body, in my opinion. And soft. Just I was gonna say I kinda look like that. But again, fantasy. Let's go a little bit muscular. What would the ideal Chris look like? Definitely would like to have a six-pack for sure. But, you know, that's about it. Confirm. I'm saying confirm. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Wait, what am I doing? Why is this other dude on here? I don't want the display copy. There we go. Now, unfortunately, I am pale as fuck. White is in my family. So we're gonna go with this. I like to think I have some pigment. Look like a hot dog. Look like Dr. Manhattan. I don't think I want to be luminescent. All oiled up. Yeah, we'll just keep it like that, you know? Body hair. I absolutely do not like body hair. I wish I had 0, so we're just leaving it like this. Which means I do gotta get rid of this beard at some point. Let's do that now.
Sometimes, when you stare at your face long enough, I wonder if that beauty mark's always been there.
Uh-oh. So I do keep stubble, but that's only because I also just don't like my face when I have nothing covering it. So I'll probably, if I have an option for that, I'll probably go with that. But doesn't look like there is one. I mean, it's kinda, but that's a little too thick for me. That just looks weird. Alright, nothing it is. Alright, let's start from the beginning here. Damn, they really let you go in depth on this, don't they? I have somewhat of a rounder head. Poor guy. I think I have a normal forehead, right? brow spacing. Alright, so this is the part of the game where I always have difficulty when I'm trying to make someone that looks like me. It's like, do I really look like this? It's all the body dysmorphia, you know? I kind of see myself in the little window there, so I'm like kind of like also checking myself out. As weird as it may sound. Cheek depth. What do my cheeks look like? I think I have normal cheeks. Like nothing too out there. Let's see. Just like right here. So that's about right. Cheek outline. Remember when wrestling games used to be this, like, customizable? Used to love doing that when we were younger. Okay, I don't think I have that. It's like Babyface. Okay, I don't think my jaw sticks out too much. Mandible angle. Big ass chin. I can't see my profile. I don't think my chin sticks out too much though. Jaw position. I think the jaw might be just fine. Chin width. That's about normal, I guess. We'll do the L69 again. Jaw shape. We'll go somewhere like this. Alright, hairdo. It's kind of what I got going on right now. If I wanted to, I could probably do this. Let's see. There we go. Sasuke. Also, can I zoom you out? There we go. Leon S. Kennedy. And these eyebrows are just messing me up. Let's change those real quick. Ugh. Keep wanting to do the shoulder buttons for these. I think that's about me. No. Some nice Tekken eyebrows right there. Damn, if somebody actually like was able to do that, that'd be pretty interesting to see. Damn, I feel sorry for whoever has this much eyebrow hair. That looks crazy. Alright, where was it? I think it was just this. Alright, back to hair. Kuwabara. kind of looks like Chun-Li at this with this, right? More masculine Chun-Li, but nevertheless. Got the old man bun. Got the old ponytail. Alright, I'm not thrilled with the hair options, to be honest. I might go generic. Not emo. I mean, I guess I do gotta remember it's a fighting game, you know, I have to... My hair has to be well kept a little bit. I was gonna say, this might have worked if it wasn't so wavy. But hey, just like they said, we could always change it. So I think I'm actually going to go with this long hair. Got brown. It's actually pretty accurate to the regular. Well, no, you know what? I wanted silver hair. Let's go silver. So it's purple silver. There we go. That's kind of what I was hoping for. Something like that. Maybe a little less purple even, but... 'tis what it is. Oh, let me fix my hair. Where does this play into? I don't know what this is. So we're just gonna say same as hair. Oh. Maybe that's what that was? To like mix the hair? Oh, like that. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, let's go with the more classical silver. Towards the bottom. Lots of eyeballs. I feel like that's kind of me. I got little poofs under here. Ugh. 18's in the lead. And that's also has little poofs. They don't look as good as 18 did. There we go. Yeah, we'll go with it for now. Eye spacing, eye height, eye depth. How deep are my eyeballs? I don't remember what was that originally. That's we'll just looks okay. Eyelid thickness, that's fine. Double eyelid. I mean, who doesn't have double eyelid? What does intensity mean? Oh, I see. We'll keep it at 60. Eye shape. My eyes are more downward facing, I feel like. I say this is where we can do fun stuff. So I always thought purple eyes were like, that'd be so awesome if that was a thing. So usually in video games, when I'm creating a character, I go for that. And I think that's what I'm going to do here too. Let's see. There you go. Just a little hint of the purple. Because I've always hated having brown eyes because they're so boring. Okay. We've already done the eyelash. No, we didn't do eyelashes. You know, normal. Normal eyeball. Nothing too spectacular. Nose. I got a big ass nose. It's not super pointy. It's kind of like that, actually. I was gonna say, that almost worked, if it wasn't so, like, pointed out. Witch nose. Pig nose. Alright, what did we say? Just this one, right? I think this is it. Nothing special about the nose. How does my mouth look? Let's see. I don't think this, but lip-wise, I think that's it. Also not a big smiler, but it looks like that's a default for most of these. Alright, let's see. I think what I got was like somewhere around here. Can't help but get a little self-conscious too when you're doing stuff like this, when you're trying to make yourself. I'm like, alright, what do I look like? Is this working or not? Mouth size. I got a huge mouth. But not like Aerosmith huge. So we'll just stay like this. Mouth corners. Ah. I'll keep you neutral. Alright, that's good. Wish they weren't as pink as they were. Like doing kissy face right now. Mine are not that pink. Ears. Can't really see the ears, but I can tell what my ear looks like. It's probably... I got the dangle, you know? Not a big dangle, so I think just number 1. Alright, now let's get a better look at what this would look like. I wish I looked like this. Yeah, what's up, ladies? Alright, now that I'm looking at it, the eyes look a little off to me. Let's go back to that real quick. Let's see. All right. One moment. I should just take a screenshot or something. Okay, I think I got it. Actually, 28 doesn't look too bad. Let's go with... Wait, was it? No. What? Was it 28? Now I'm, like, confusing myself. 31, I think is what I meant to say. Say my eyes are like a little down, like they point down. It's kind of weird. Eyeball size, it's okay. Eye shape. I look like I belong in like a K-pop band. It's you know, it's an attempt for sure. All right, we'll keep that where it was. What number am I even on? All right, what? I'm looking too much into this. All right, let's see. How old am I? Fucking ancient. What's up? I'm here to fight. Look at my skin, so saggy. I don't think I'm at the age where I have that kind of physique, at least. Laugh lines. I do have those coming in, which I hate. So I want them gone. Not completely gone, though. That's like... There we go. Forehead crease. And you got a bit of forehead crease. No crow's feet. I like to think I'm pretty smooth. Ooh, look at him. He's like a sponge. Nobody's skin's perfect, right? So let's just go with that. Definition. Very defined. We'll go with 60, right? I guess. Expression. You know, even though I'm a fighter, a street fighter, as it were, I don't think I have a mean expression, even though I do have some resting bitch face, I've been told. So maybe we'll just go with this one. Some good old RBF. Happy RBF. Nope. Angry RBF. No, but closer, actually. We got a little bit of eyebrow action. Sad. Just on the inside. So we'll just put a couple of that on there. Surprised. I'm never surprised. You always gotta be alert. Never know when your next fight's gonna get you. Alright, I think we're ready to move on. Next section, body paint.
Be sure to take care of the places that can't be seen, too.
So, I like tattoos. Though I don't think I'd ever get one. There's nothing I think I would like enough to permanently be on me. So, this is mostly just because I want to look through them. Who gets a tire? Oh, okay. I thought it was a tire. It's a tribal. Okay, how do I get rid of these now? Okay, just double click. Body scar. Let's get all scared up. Vashta Stampede style. Where the hell is it? Oh, I have to click them, boy. Cat scratch. You wanna know where I got these scars? For my cat. She's got some sharp ass nails. I think I'm gonna skip the scars. Body moles. Oh, is it literally like that? Okay, that one's a little weird. None. Facial features.
Take a lot of time to decide, or just throw something on. It's your call.
Let's play some football. This dude looks like a wrestler. Sting. Face makeup. I'm not opposed to makeup. Wish I could do that. Oh, lips. Oh, that's interesting how it just kind of goes into lip. You would think that'd be two different things. I do have some freckles, but not that crazy. I think I'm gonna do a little eyeshadow. Why not? Just a tad, tiny bit. Let's see what we got. Cat scratch again. Like, I'm a new fighter. I don't have any scars yet. Maybe in the next game I'll have some. Right now, I'm babyface. I don't think I have any face moles. Wait, where did my makeup go? Okay. Ugh. Zoom out. Okay, here we go. Body, hair, clothes, color setting, hair color setting. You know what? I'm not sold on the hairstyle now that I keep looking at it. So I'm gonna change that, I think. this is, like I said, what I pretty much got now. Though I don't style it that way. Also, it kind of looks like a cone when you look at him face on. These are so boring, though. Just too wavy. Yeah, I think I gotta go boring. Maybe I'll go emo. I might go with the wavy hair. It's the closest I have, basically. Alright. I feel like I made my jaw a little too big. See, I told you this was going to take a while. Okay, that's what I want to change. That's a little better, right? I feel like my jaw doesn't stick out that much. Okay, that's good enough, I think. I'm decently okay with that. Actually, this might be what I'm looking for. And it comes down to a little point. Alright, testing. Okay. I hope that was on for a while. Sound went all wonky, it looked like. Alright, we're gonna go with this for now. Voice. I got a bitch voice.
Let me hear those vocal cords.
Let's see what you've got.
Put on a good show.
Let's see what you've got.
Let's see what you've got.
Let's see how you do.
Let's see what you've got.
Think you can take me?
Don't hold back now.
You got the skills?
Think you've got what it takes?
You better not be all talk.
Let's see what you've got.
Don't hold out on me.
What have you got for me?
Too deep.
I am
am not to be trifled with.
Let us do battle. Let's see what you've got.
Let's see what you've got.
Let's see what you've got. Let's see how you do.
Let's go.
I don't think it's...
Let's see what you've got.
I'm not very deep.
Don't hold back now.
Think you can take me?
Here I go.
This is like Bakugo voice.
Let's see what you've got. Yeah, here I come. Don't hold back now.
You got the skills? Let's go! Hadouken! Not good. Strength. You got the skills?
You got the skills? Maybe that one.
You better not be all talk. You got the skills? Hope you're good enough.
A little cocky, but I think it works. What the hell's this? Current recipe.
We live in an age where you can save all of your coolness in data form. Wild.
That's me, more feminine. Alright, how do I finalize? Oh,
Can't forget your name either. That's important.
so usually I also go Vega for my names, but, you know, there's already a Vega in this game, and it's already kind of confusing because it's different in so many different languages. So we're just gonna be Chris.
All right. Give me your Sunday best. Oh yeah, I hate trying to take photos for my ID. I always end up with something weird.
Why am I wearing a basketball jersey?
Yeah, gotta say, you're photogenic.
I look so...
Alrighty, well, that should about wrap up your enrollment. Again, you can call me Luke, or just Coach. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin. First, let's go over the basics.
Sure. I mean, I know how to play Street Fighter.
Get over to where I am. What? Too easy? Anyway, moving right along. I placed some panels on the floor. You see them? I want you to pass through every last one. Right on. Looks like let's get right to it then. All right, that about covers the basics. Kind of boring, right? I knew it. That's how the basics are. Simple and boring. But remember, even the biggest rockets need a stable launching pad for takeoff, or else they're just gonna crash and burn. You get me?
Coach, how is any of that gonna help him handle this?
Final round. Fight!
Gosh, come on, man. Are you really gonna be the type to jump before you think?
But coach, that was the kind of situation I want to learn to deal with. You're not here to punch bags either, right?
Ah, right. This is Bosch. He signed up for the same regiment you are. Look, both of you are my trainees, and you joined at the same time. So play nice, okay?
Coach, we both came here looking for strength. If both of us are trying to find that strength, sooner or later, one of us is going to get there first. What happens to the other person then? We all know that nobody's going to be friends after that, so why bother pretending now?
Ah, Bosch, my man, that's a really tough question. You gotta know what strength means to you before you go looking for it. You go looking for the wrong things, and you really might end up in that situation someday. But you know what? You can cross that bridge when you get to it. You two are still my plucky little trainees. Listen to what your coach says, and put your hearts into your training. Focus on that. All right. Okay, let's get back to business. You wanted something more practical, right? Well, practicality comes in many forms. But if you want to start off on the right foot in this city, hit the streets.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello. There we go. Hello. Alright, my microphone is being a little bitch right now. It's always something, isn't it? Damn, now I'm going to be paranoid the entire time. Testing again. Testing again. Actual hands-on experience on the streets. Beating up the bad guys around here should do the trick. Sorry. Did the joke fly over your head? At any rate, I was told this would point us to the next steps. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm getting a message from Coach. There's an app on your device. Check it out. Did you see anything? Message. Where's that at? Alright, let's get you started with some missions. From here on out, I'll be sending you training exercise to the mission app. Check it out and follow any instructions that pop up there. So are we like superheroes or what? Welcome to the streets. Where you go and what you do is entirely up to you, but if you'd like to go get a feel for how things are usually done, there's no quicker way than asking the locals. Look for a person named Alice. She'll show you the ropes. What do I got? Oh. Not here to take a photo, here to customize. Let's see. Green, of course. Purple's alright. We're gonna stick with green. Huh, okay, it's basically a to-do list. First thing we need to do is talk to that person right over there.
Hey.
That should be easy. Let's get going. Can I change my clothes, please? I look like I belong on the Toon Squad. Yo, Ellis, what's up? She disappeared. Huh, okay. It's basically a to-do list. Well, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to Alice.
Why, hello there.
I'm Alice, and you two must be a couple of rookies who just want to get stronger. I take it? Right on the money. How'd you know that was us?
Right.
Seriously? Come on, it's practically written on your faces. Kidding, kidding. You're Luke's students, right? He asked me to assist with your training for a bit. For starters, your little mission to come talk to me was a smashing success. Next up, how about we have ourselves a fight?
Okay.
Don't hold anything back now. I'm a lot stronger than you two. Yeah, let's see about that. Land 10 hits. In a combo, okay. Let's see, motion. Lead an attack with R. Plus, you can follow the combo attack.
Not good. Damn. Not good.
I don't know if I'm doing this great.
Not good.
I'm just like grabbing. Alright, so repeatedly press buttons to unleash combos. Goes too fast. Alright, while holding... Oh, like that. Okay. I just have to hold it. While holding right trigger, X... Am I doing this right? Which one's right trigger? Yeah, I'm holding right trigger. Land a hit with X. Right. Oh, I just had to hold the button down. Okay. That was kind of weird. I feel like I didn't really get
Hustle.
anything different. Okie dokie, looks like you're still getting your street fighting legs. As far as your next mission, how about you go fight someone else? You can challenge someone to a fight with X. Talk to me again after you beat 2 opponents. Alright, press X when closed. Yeah, I know what to do. Look at that. Why are my lips so... Ugh. The character always looks worse when you actually bring him out. Okay, I can actually change my clothing. Nope. No training gloves. I'm not one for being shirtless. I don't like to show off my bod, you know? Too many incidents. I don't want to cause any distractions, you know? Hey, you want to fight? Oh shit, he does. Okay. You could use items during battle. I'm not a cheater. know nothing, shopkeeper. Boom. Boom. Fighting makes your avatar stronger. Equip yourself with skills. Yo, fire dude, you wanna fight? Oh, this guy's level 9. Oof. Okay, I can kick. This guy's playing dirty. He might actually beat me. Ugh. Just gotta get him in the corner, you know? Tried and true tactic. Boom! I still got him. Only one level? That guy was like technically like 3 times stronger than I was. Testing. Hello. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on, but I don't want to. If this is going to keep happening, I'm not going to want to stream. Let me see if I can try something real quick. I don't think it would work anyway, though. My computer's been a little screwy lately. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can funnel things through voice mod. Maybe that'll help, but I don't think it will. Microphone. What is your problem, buddy? Let's see. Ugh, wrong thing. There you are. I'll just have to keep an eye on it, I guess. If it starts to freak out again. Hopefully I can catch it in time. Alright, anyway. Sometimes you gotta talk to folks on the street, ask them for a fight. Think of it like saying hi on the streets, only with a lot more punching. And if all that punching works up an appetite, go ahead and get yourself a bite. There's a food truck nearby. You'd never guess from the look of it, but they do killer pizza. Grab a slice, you'll see.
Oh, really?
Eating food is part of our training too? Is Coach just messing with us? Who's Bosch? Although I'm pretty hungry, might as well do what he says. For a second, I forgot who Bosch was. It's my rival. Hey, remember I beat the hell out of you a minute ago? Let's talk.
What can I get you?
Ew. Obviously, I'm gonna buy the pepperoni.
Thank you.
It's a little bit more money, but whatever that green shit was did not look good. You know, I swear up and down that the food back where I'm from is the best in the world. But pizza's clearly like cheating or something. How to compete with cheese this hot and gooey? What'd I tell ya? Bomb pizza, huh? All pizza's good pizza, but the pepperoni gets my vote any day. If you ever want alone cinema eating, yeah, food can power you up. Now that you're done feeling stuff, visit nearby alleyway.
Oh, really?
We're gonna get sent to an alley next, man. What is it this time? Yeah, look at me. Eyebrows are too tiny, my lips too big. Where the hell is the alleyway? I mean, unless he knows where he's going, right? I guess. This is not an alleyway. That's a street. Ken Masters. Guessing he owns that building. Fighting two or more opponents. When getting into battles in the city, you may find yourself against multiple opponents. Cool. That's interesting. Sorry, Bosch, but I took care of them. Look at us, we're like twins. Alright. Hello, you two. We meet again. Let me introduce you to my brothers, Tracy and Ryan.
Hey,
Luke asked us to give you a hand with your training. You know, get the whole family on board kind of deal. So surprise, these box disguises sure are something. We're imitating the thugs around here. They hide their faces just like this. They're attacking folks left and right, so be careful out there. Got it? There'll be times when it's not just one opponent, too. Some citizens may attack you on sight. So yeah, sometimes the street will bring a fight to you. That's when it's time to bust out the self-defense. Trust me, there are some places you don't want to wander around unless you got the... Alright. Are we back in? Alright. God, this is annoying. Well, at least I can kind of see what happens when it does it, though. I'll hear the little beep beep noise. Anyway, yeah, okay. I didn't read what he said, but looks like we're getting close. Apparel shop, I heard they sell clothing in the Lex there, right? I've never been to a place like that before, but if it's in the name of the training, I can't refuse. Yeah, let's get me out of this Toon Squad outfit. Hey, the non-binary flag. Perfect. Happy Pride. Let's get some clothing.
Welcome.
No, thank you. Is that all we have? Do I have to buy this? I guess I do.
You look great in that.
No, I don't. It's an ugly ass hat. This doesn't exactly go with what I'm wearing, does it? We match. Is that supposed to make this less cringe? Is that how people around here put it? You misunderstand. Matching is really not the issue here. In fact, it only makes it worse. Shop till you drop. Doesn't even make it when you're the fashionable type. A little bit of attention to your outfit can make the difference in a fight. And hey, doesn't it feel good when you find the outfit that just speaks to you? Cool, let's wrap it up for the day. I'm wandering around the city as we speak. Let's see if you can find me. Taking this stupid ass hat off.
Hey,
Coach is on his way and he said he wants us to find him. He should be easy to find. He stands out as much as I do. Status? That's it? Yeah, gotta show off the do, man. Look at that. Can't hide that beauty. Bosch, out of the way. I'm guessing it's here? There he is.
What's up?
How's the city treating you? Getting some practical experience on the streets? Coach, are we really getting stronger by running around like this?
Hold up.
Doubting the wisdom of old Luke Sensei, are ya? Let's see where you're at, then.
Alright.
Don't worry about taking turns. Both of you, let's go. Look at this guy, thinks he's the best. Hey Bosch, you can, help me out anytime you want. Took my ass out. Because Bosch couldn't do anything but jump around.
Not bad.
If it was one-on-one, I could have beat him.
So, you two check out the city, see the sights, rack up some wins, and then you come back with the confidence to go toe-to-toe with your lovable coach. Guess that practical training paid off in spades. Am I right? If you want to make it in this world, you gotta do what you can. Grind like crazy, and not let up. Not for a second. The road to the top is long, but you just gotta take it one step at a time.
Yeah, teamwork.
That first step you both took just now, it's something to be proud of. Man, you two are great students.
Thanks, Luke Sensei. Yeah, they don't look so bad when they smile. You became Luke's student. You can now use his master action. Becoming the student of a legendary fighter grants you access to their style, which you can in turn use in battle. Okay, so I'm going to have multiple masters, it sounds like.
Huh. You know what? You make a darn good team. I don't think it'd be the worst thing for you two to take on the world together.
Together?
Absolutely.
But I must do this alone,
Do
Sensei.
some training like we did at the gym and around Metro City. Then, the two of you can go and travel the world. You can really get to know each other. And take on all comers. Seriously, you'll have a blast.
I'm sorry, I can't. I need to be strong, and I need to be it now. I'm not like you. I can't go around treating this like a game.
Bosh, come on.
Coach, I'm done. I got things I need to take care of. But you're right. This did give me some confidence. Thank you. Our only fight ended in a draw. Wish we could have had a rematch.
Seemed like something was nagging Bosch. But chasing after strength that is a mad rush is a recipe for disaster. Also, I'm going to probably call the stream shortly because this is going to just be a buzzkill. The fact that the microphone's not working. Let's just hope he doesn't stumble down any weird rabbit holes. You know, to be honest, I don't consider myself much of a teacher. Prez said I was too much of a hothead. Had me teach new students to help chill me out a bit.
How can I put this?
I'm good with the old college try, but maybe my methods could use a little work.
Moving on.
Anyway, that does it for today's lesson. I'll contact you using this sucker moving forward.
Ah, right.
Oh, that's right. If you see Alice, tell her I said thanks for the help with the lesson plan, yeah?
All right.
She's got a ton to teach you, so I hope you two don't beat each other up too much. Fight like you always have in Classic. Alright. 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 How do I sound? Alright. How do I sound? Okay, I guess. Ugh. This is a real bummer. I was excited to play this today, too. Let's try a little bit more and see what happens.
How'd it go?
Came all the way over here just to think a little me? Come on, it's been my pleasure. How about you? Starting to get what this strength business is all about? I get it now.
Right on.
Fancy yourself a quick learner, do you? I feel like you're getting ahead of yourself, but I like the confidence. So, hypothetically speaking, let's say somebody, me for example, gave you a list of step-by-step instructions on how to get strong. If you follow those instructions to the letter, would you be satisfied with the results? Probably not, right? Strength is something we all must find on our own.
Right.
And in order to find it, you've got to talk to people, just like you're doing now. You'll want to look for fighters worthy of being called legends and ask them to impart their teachings to you. Take my style, for example. Learned it from a fighter named Chun-Li. If you're looking for a guidepost towards strength to call your very own, it'd be well worth heading to Chinatown to meet with Chun-Li and learn her style. Okie dokie. I will go now. Explore the world around you. Can I actually do stuff now? Chapter 2 unlocked. I want some new clothes. Alright, no, nothing I was hoping for a little bit more in the top region, you know? They really want to get me on hats, though. Yeah, get rid of this crap.
You look great in that.
Hey, Amy, you want to fight? Boom! Spine busted your ass. Okay, so I do get money from fights. That's what I was wondering. Special move. Flash knuckle. Rising uppercut. Skills, okay. Skill points to buy new skills. Let's see, what do we get? Increased punch strength, kick strength, throw strength, increase unique attack. Probably punch. Since that seems like what Luke's style is mostly about. Teacher and pupil. List of legendary fighters you train under. You can view their styles and bond with your masters. I have no bond with my master. No, I want to customize myself. I thought it said you could do that. Alright, I think I'm gonna just... I don't know. What do I want to do? Hey Coda, how about we fight? You look rich. Boom. Good, I had no idea what was going to happen to him today. Final punch to the jaw. Alright, time to check my voice. Alright, time to check. Cool, we're working still. When explorers see my site, notice master icons next to them. Where does that... Oh, okay. Jesus. Let's fight. Oh, Jesus, you're cheating already. KO. Nice. Yo, Trey, you want to fight? Nah. I want clothes. Give me some clothes. Is this a clothing shop as well? Perhaps? Wait, does that say Wi-Fi? Oh, I thought it said Wi-Fi Sports. First I thought it said Wii Sports. Okay. The beauty salon. Here we go. Aha! You can alter your appearance. Leave the shop alter costs 1,000 zenny. Change your appearance to be saved at no cost. Okay. We're definitely going to change a couple of things real quick. For example, I think I'm too bulky. I don't like this. Shoulder size, there we go. Shrink you down a bit. There we go. That's normal shoulder. Forearms also a little too big. I'm not liking that. There we go. That's a little better. And now my frickin' lips. How do you change the lip color? Also, that comes off a little too white. I'm like shining a bright light into everybody's eyes when I walk by. Mouth setting. Like, I don't feel like my lips are thick, but they are wider than this. Makes it look like. Not that wide, though. Okay, already looking a little better, I think. I'm not liking the laugh lines or the forehead creases. I may have them, I just don't want them, you know? Besides, I don't think they're that noticeable. They say as they look at themselves in the camera and be like, woo! Speaking of bright... turn that down just a notch. Oh. Alright, let's try out the facial hair again. Mustache is too mustachy. Alright, so I want the saturation up. I mean, I look a little cooler this way, but I don't know. It doesn't feel like me quite enough. Eyebrows. We need to fix these motherfuckers. Alright, I feel like that's a little better as well. I got some big ass nostrils. I don't think it goes down that far though. And I know I went with the purple eyes, but they don't look as cool as I thought they were going to look. So we're going my brown. Boring ass brown. I have dark eyes, but not that dark. That's about that. Man, I just wish you could change the lip color a little bit. Alright, I might actually add some scars, because... I mean, my teacher has scars all over the place. Zuko. Perpetually bloodied. Shot in the head. Alright, I think I actually might do one of these ones. Was it that one? No, it was this one. Ah, you can't change the positioning of it though. See, mine is right here, I think. I have to look at my phone real quick. Let's see. Okay, so it's on this side. So it would be on my right side. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, I forgot to do something with the eyebrows. I need to change their color. Eyebrows are always a little darker, right? There was one more thing I wanted to try. I noticed my ass is not as good as it should be. There we go. I got some fat thighs. Not muscular, just fat. Alright. Finalize. Yes. Alright, so far, I'm going to check the sound again. Alright, so far, I'm going to check the sound again. Alright, so... It sounds like things are working out. And I froze myself. But, yeah, okay, cool. It sounds like the mic issue may be over. Fingers crossed. I look a little bit more like a human being. I'm gonna fight Yawen. And then we'll continue on with the story. Oof, right in the face, Jesus. I'm brutal. Rising uppercut. Sure you can. Level up. Yo, Seth Rogen, you want to fight? Yeah, I didn't think so. He knows I'm bad. Hey, Tartar, what's up? You want to talk? You see a bunch of barrels lined up, I know you're wondering just how many you can turn into scrap. You're drawn by the siren song of high scores, I gotcha. Oh, but don't bust up these ones, trust me. You don't want to get on my bad side.
I see.
The upper ones nearby are fair game, though. These are fair game? Am I just like stealing from people now? You wanna fight Charlotte? Huh? You wanna start something? Yeah. No one wants to mess with this. Does that mean there's new clothes?
Thank you for coming.
Not really. Kind of like the pants, but I also don't like the pants. I also didn't realize there was other stuff. Yeah, let's get some cat ears going.
Thank you very much.
Oh, can I change colors of my clothes? That would. What does this mean? You lack the required material. Alright, I get how it is. Wow, wow. I'm just picking up money off the street. Hey, Mime. Let's fight. Hey, no talking. Oh shit. You got some strength, don't you? Let your guard down, Mime. Boom. Took your ass out. Good job, Mime. I wonder how, like... Oof. Nice. 2-for-1 special. No money off of them? What? If anything, they owe me more money than anybody else does. Trying to start shit with me. What, Stephanie? What? You want to do something about it? Yeah, that's what I thought, Stephanie. You got nothing on me. Boom! Stay down. I said stay down. Yeah, look at these guys practicing out here. They're doing what I'm doing. Ooh. Dude got clocked. He's out. We live in a world where people just want to fight. Ooh, let's fight these dudes. These guys are just watching their home and get their ass kicked. Ooh. Man, how many are there? Kicking ass. Cheese in it too, look at that. But that took a lot out of me, actually. So we're gonna maybe get some food. No new clothes? Shit. I mean, there might be new clothes at a different, like, location. Hey, Alice. I thought you were gone.
Okay.
If you're searching for strength to call your own, meeting with Chun-Li. Okay, yeah. You told me that already.
Greetings.
I want to fight somebody. That's what I'd say if I was one of those tutors looking for a street fight. But me, I'm a lover, not a fighter. I don't know, your option to fight says otherwise. Where's the hot dog dude? Or the pizza dude? I want some pizza. Pizza. Give me some pizza.
What can I get you?
Oh, bagel. Yeah, I'll take a bagel.
Thanks for stopping by.
Hey,
Hey,
you're gonna travel all over to get stronger from here on out, right? Probably as good a time as any to take the bus. Chinatown's that away. Hard to miss it. Big gate. Anyway, good luck out there. Taking the bus like a schlub. Can I just run there? Hey, who wants to fight? You want some too, buddy? Huh? Oh, you should not have done that. Well, I was hoping to be a little bit cooler there, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Yo, Bernard. Geo. I wonder if I can, like, throw the first punch. Nice, got them both. Here we are, Chinatown. There she is. Oh, Li Fen. The Thigh Queen herself, Chun-Li.
Li Fen, I'm disappointed in you. It's all that fooling around on your PC.
I'm not fooling around. You're just way too good.
Sorry for the trouble. I didn't mean to get you involved. I'm Chun-Li. Is there something I can help you with?
Can I have your number? Let me get those digits. I see. You're in pursuit of strength, huh?
Correct.
That's a feeling I understand all too well. I've had a long career as a fighter myself. I've faced all kinds of opponents. That includes fiercely powerful foes. And friends forged in the fires of competition. Cool.
To be honest,
But after all those years of fighting, I decided it might be time for a break. That's why I'm here teaching the locals Kung Fu.
now then.
I can't promise it'll provide you with the strength you're looking for, but I'd be happy to teach you a thing or two.
Now then.
Let us begin, Li Fen.
Come
God damn, I'm a giant. We're so in sync, Chun-Li. It's like we were made for each other. Ouch. Enrolled. You became Chun-Li's student. You can now use her fighting style, basic moves, and unique attacks. You also learned her master action. Where was? Spinning bird kick. Nice, nice. Mix and match special moves to create a unique fighting style. Obtained. Spinning bird kick. Let's take a look at what we get. Let's go with... Oh. I guess not? Okay, well, I thought I could. Let's see. Increase throw. Testing. Testing. Alright, so we're back. Ugh, demoralizing every time. What are my missions? Kung Fu lessons? Okay. Do I just have to kick some of these people's asses? Then let's do it. Oh, look at him. He's got key blasts and everything. Ooh, he's pretty good, actually. KO. Nice. Can I buy some new clothes? Yo, Chun-Li, how's it going?
Okay.
For the time being, you are my student. Why not try chatting with some of your fellow disciples? Yo, dude. Greetings, young one. Did you choose to become Chun-Li's student after being captivated by her beauty? Oh, no need to worry. You'll get no judgment from me. Choosing teachers on a whim is perfectly fine. That said, putting your heart into studying under one's master and honing the craft is equally a viable option. Bonding with your master. You can check who you are studying under by opening your device. Okay. That I knew. A new student. What do you say to a little sparring? That stance is all wrong. If you want to spar, switch to Chun-Li style. Fine, I'll switch to Chun-Li style. How do I do that again? There we go. Alright, Dow, let's go. I don't know if I switched the attacks or not. I was never really good with Chun-Li. I was never really good at like doing her specials. But I do know this. Yatta?
Hey.
How was I? Could you tell you and I move the same way? That's because we're both using Chun-Li's style, given that we're her students and all. Even if you're doing something as simple as throwing a punch, the movements change entirely from style to style. Being a master whose style is a good fit for you is one of the fundamentals of success. Oh, and if you prefer Luke's style, you can always switch back to it from your status app. Oh, okay, so that's how you get stronger with that stuff. Special moves. So it was back forward something. Maybe this chick will help me. Have you heard of the Master's Actions? You can learn new actions from every master you study under. Incredible, wouldn't you say? Become a student of Blade Fighter, get your ass Master Actions. Ah. Let's fight. That's what I'm trying to do. I can't even kick. How you doing that? Okay, I did that somehow. I'm not sure how I did it, but I did it. Chun-Li. Oh, Li Fen. Let's talk. My name's Li Fen. I guess I also count as one of Gigi's students. That means big sister, just so you know. Not that we're actually related or anything. I basically just hang out and soak up her coolness. And her cash. Let's fight. Oof. She might beat me. He might be my first loss. Oof. Look at me, I'm dead. Don't let losses get you down. When your vitality is reduced to 0, you can choose whether or not you'd like to continue. If you choose to raise your feet, your vitality will replenish and the fight will go on. If you choose to give up, the battle will come to an end and you'll have to restart the game. Rise up. Ugh. Ugh. One more time. I can beat Li Fen. Don't run out of gas, drive gauge and blocking. I know how to block. What? I have to give up? Okay. Lee Fin kicked my ass. I just feel like I can't do any special moves with Chun-Li's like style. So I'm gonna switch back to what's his face. Master Luke. I'm gonna go this way this time. Let's fight. Fuck the police. Oh, bitch. Legal ass beating. I mean, I assume it's legal. She's participating. Stop blocking. Shin strike. Take that, pig. I'm gonna take out all the cops. How are you doing that? Like, how do you do that roll dodge that you're doing? Alright, Tubbs. No more Mr. Nice Fighter. Tiger uppercut. Oh, what the hell was this? What the fuck is this? Little fucking robot. Alright, I think you guys wanted to talk to me about something, right? Oh yeah, Meister Travers, the current Omega goes way back with Hagar. Once upon a time, they both took on Mad Gear. And what it is, Travers is even quicker to throw down than his predecessor, if you can believe it. Billy Kid.
Looks like it's time to take out the track.
Boom. Damn. In that boxy face. But you want something too, buddy? Huh? Okay. There we go. Now I can actually fight people. What are you gonna do, cop? Nothing. I got some blue dye. Oh, what? I'm out? Can only do a certain amount? That sucks. Alright, there's another person who sells food, but what about clothing? I want some clothing. I wonder if it's even possible to do that and combo it with the uppercut. Nice moves. Any of you seen any clothing stores? I would like to get my drip on, as they say. Ironically, I don't want to go to Drippin'. They've got garbage there. Benson. Am I allowed to go this way? Jose, Isabel, Jennifer, Jessica. Alright. I think I'm going to call it here, actually. That last screw up with the microphone, too much for me. Oh, God. This is annoying. I don't know what's going on with it, too. This has happened once before. Probably just have to reset and hope for the best. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna head out for now. Thank you for watching. I don't know. Might be back tomorrow. Depends on how this stuff all works out, but we'll see. Till then, goodbye.